champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get first crack at it today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw guard. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Running back searching for a hole.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got it down the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back.
There he goes. Picks up the first down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. The tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. That'll be fourth down. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Hands it off. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Smith.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On the run, it's Peoples. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Bruins will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To throw, it's Sayin. There's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. He's got it along the sideline. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Graham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll throw on 3rd down. Skips away from pressure. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this offense taking the sack, that is not what we need in this area. They've struggled really badly. Like, they're kicking too many field goals. A lot of times this will jump up and bite you later in the football game. This offense has got to protect their quarterback and execute better in this area of the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown Buckeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
and listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll go to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Leaves it with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flores. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers. Right, breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Hauls it in. Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he makes the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Jackson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Maryland. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The offense in hurry-up mode. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Sets up the screen. Right midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Good, solid tackle. And the Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll do it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bruins are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. With the catch, it's Flores. Turning it on! Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. This time there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They got it, it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop on this defense to get the football back.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sayed. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. There he goes! Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Give to the single back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graham. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll try to slam it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 20 over Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans.
Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end finds a soft spot and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You gotta love the defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Looking to throw again. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Give to the back. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The give. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They'll try to pound their way in. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Got the 1st down and more. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Gets it out fast. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.